All right, this is Her Talk Show. My name is Sabrina Victoria. Today we're diving into a subject that is all the rage right now. We're going to be talking about AI and how it's impacting your business. If you are in the world of business, if you're a woman in the world of business, I know for certain every single time you log on to social media, there is a new AI specialist that's trying to sell you some sort of AI platform to help you go faster and bigger and expand faster than you've ever done in your whole motherfucking life. And it's causing a lot of havoc. It's just causing a lot of uncertainty. Should I? Shouldn't I? There are still so many business owners that are not down with it. They're not down with it, and we want to talk about it. So, some of the things that we're seeing, I pulled a few headings from the news that are recently hitting how AI is completely changing YouTube content. Leaders are turning to AI for faster, smarter insights, how to protect your brand's humanity to avoid drowning in the sea of AI. AI and cost cutting lead to the worst October layoffs, and IBM is laying off thousands of employees as its AI business surges. So we're going to dive into this, right? We're talking to small to mid-sized businesses. We cater to women businesses. I have two ladies here. These ladies are not here selling you AI. And that's what I think is so cool about these. These ladies here are in business. They're in business. So we have naturopathic wellness consultant Michelle Drew with us, and we have astrological brand designer and strategist Elizabeth Romeslow here with us. And we're going to be diving in. We're going to be diving into how we are using AI in our business to help us move forward. And what are some things that are negative, positive? What's the overall consensus? And give you a kind of like a 100-foot view of what we have going on in our businesses and our viewpoint on it. So I'd love to just kind of start off. Ladies, how do you see AI impacting your industry specifically? So now all three of us are in completely different industries. We do predominantly work with women as our clients, but how are you seeing it impacting your industry specifically? Who wants to go first?
Do you want to go first, Del?
Sure. So in branding, I think in general, it will help educate and raise awareness around what exactly branding is and how important it is, because it will make all of the various and sundry pieces of branding more accessible to people. Everything from the strategy to the design. Do I think it's going to replace a designer or a strategist? Absolutely not. There's never going to be an opportunity where a robot is going to replace the experience and, more importantly, like the real world intuition of being able to feel into a situation. But on a whole, I think that if someone is coming to, earlier today we were in another meeting, all three of us together, and Michelle referred to her chatbot as her boyfriend, and I love that so much. But if people are coming to their boyfriend for advice on their brand, because of the nature of the open-ended conversation, there's inevitably going to be some education happening, like by accident. So people are going to find themselves discovering, like, oh, I didn't even realize that, maybe perhaps in order to decide what my brand colors are or my brand symbolism is, I should probably get my messaging down pat first. So I see that happening organically for people.
Yeah. I really like how you're bringing up intuition. That is one of the things that I've been really leaning on whenever we're coming into a conversation around AI. It's like, yes, it is replacing things, but it's never going to, replace the intuition that all of us are bringing to the table as far as a real human interaction. I love that. Michelle Drew, how is AI impacting your industry specifically?
Yeah, definitely. And I'd like to address that the way I heard it said, AI can replace the left brain tasks, but it will never replace the right brain emotion, feeling, relationship, connection. That's never going to happen. So I love that. So yeah, in my industry and in wellness across the boards, it can be very task heavy. And when you're doing the tasks, I talk with health professionals all the time, and they're like, how am I ever going to scale my business? I'm trading time to spend time with my patients, and then I'm behind the scenes doing the stuff.
Totally.
So if you can automate the stuff, the emails, the follow-up emails, the sales emails, right?
Yeah.
You can free yourself up. I get paid to spend time with people. I don't get paid to do an email or, a sales blast or whatever. I get paid for my time with humans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And I love that you're bringing this up, because the next question that I wanted to ask is, how is it specifically saving you time in your business? I know this has become huge for me. I was just having a conversation with my boyfriend literally yesterday, with this new AI employee that I'm kind of working with. I kept seeing all these ads and I'm like, dude, really, for real? This is a thing? And I jumped in, went to an AI seminar this weekend, I think a similar one that Michelle went to. And I finally was just like, you know what? I can do this. And I was like, dude, this is going to save me like 10 hours a week in just this one little itty bitty thing that this little AI robot employee